Preposition, in elementary. Welcome to Uncle Joseph Language Center. What are you doing in here? I have a pain in my left arm. I play football in my free time. I believe in God. I pray when I am in stress. Do you believe in ghosts? We found this bag in the trash. I think she is in depression. Can't she sleep in the dark? I forgot my wallet in my car. The teacher is in a good mood today. We learned English in high school. I fell in love. I guess she is in love. You look like you're in a dream. I'm in trouble. Are you in there? Come in, please. I'll come in a week. We met them in the park. The baby is sitting in his mother's lap. I am in the library right now. You must wake up early in the morning. He is in good health. We are in mourning today. You are mistaken in this. I saw them in the town. He has great taste in shirts. I haven't seen him in months. We are in the same class. Is that his uncle in the photo? They put the poor man in danger. We saw the thieves in that area. Is the killer in that group? Can you read 40 pages in an hour? I met them in the middle of the street. I'm in a bad mood. He has nothing in his pocket. I don't want to take sugar in my tea. What has she got in her bag? That accident is always in my mind. We don't want to stay in that hotel. How long did they stay in Germany? Can you say something in English? Is your boss in there? What did they put in his drink? What is he doing in our room? How did your son do in the test? What month are we in? What town do you live in? What grade is your daughter in? What business is your father in? What kind of house does she live in? What season are we in? Which area of New York do you live in? Which part of Germany is she in? Which city does she live in? The robber is in custody. Are they live in the same apartment? We are in the same class. You should be there in 10 minutes. I met the teacher in the hallway. They got lost in forests. Your checks are in the mail. There is no truth in that. There is something in my soup. Is everything in place? Is there something in sight? Our cars are in the lot. There are a lot of trees in the garden. We are in a meeting right now. There are 24 hours in a day. How many calories are there in an apple? How many villages are there in that region? How did your son do in the test? How many days are there in a week? How many months are there in a year? How many people are there in your family? Is her life in danger? Is there something in the fridge? Is there a film in English? We tried to talk with him in German. He lost his life in the hospital. The letter was written in pencil. She was talking in a local accent. They were just like in a trance. He was in the same clothes all the time. The poor man died in a cold winter night. She was a manageress in a bank. I was in the middle of this quarrel. He called out in an excitement. My son is in his 20s. He worked in the consulate. He is lately interested in hypnosis. They died in the frost. We entered in the wrong direction again. I was a Real Madrid fan in my childhood. She was in peak of modesty and art. What do we get in return? I don't know what's in her mind. Look at yourself in the mirror. They have nothing in common. Can I talk to someone in charge? You are mistaken in this. She got dust in her eye. You must wake up early in the morning. I'm in the shower now. How is the weather in your city? I'm in duty today. This is our first time in this village. What does your son want to do in the future? The policeman shot him in the back. She came third in the race. I want to raise carrot in the backyard. There is truth in what he says. I found him in a dreadful state. My dreams ended in nightmare. I recorded everything in my memoirs. He has a whine in her voice. Everything was better in the old days. My mobile is in maintenance. The meeting is in progress. I will be there in half an hour. Do you have this jacket in another size? Do you have this sock in a different color? Do you have this pants in small? Do you have this shirt in large? Do you have this coat in medium?